It's a learning curve though. There's the interviews, like I was telling you, it's easy to interview people that you know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you can kind of be a bit relaxed. You guys can talk the way you normally talk.
Cool.
But when it's someone you don't really know and like they have a certain status, you like maybe you try. For me, I try to over prepare. Then at the beginning it might be a bit rocky, but as time goes on,
I feel like that's the same with you.
Yeah.
Like Risky's the same. Like sometimes he tries to over prepare, and I'm like, bro, we're gonna be on a vibe. We know, like we're cool people. They're cool people. Just boom. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's like, nah. Which I like as well, because I'm like, do you know what, gives us more structure in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I think maybe just
be on the vibe, be on the vibe.
Yeah.
They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They're there for a reason. They want to be interviewed by you for a reason, because they know you're doing good stuff. So it's like, try not to be so like, alright, cool, do you know, I gotta make sure everything is good.
Yeah.
Otherwise they won't be there in the first place.
Yeah, no, it's true. And like I said, it was a learning experience. I think as I've done more, I've gotten better. I mean, I always make sure I have, okay, these are the things I want to talk about, but I try to make it as conversational as possible, as opposed to, let me read this question, give me a response, next question. And that's what I was doing before.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing before, but...
Come on, you've leveled up, bro.
Yeah,
you're not just...
Is there anyone that you really want to interview at the moment? Have you got someone you're like, I can't wait until...
Yeah, I mean, okay, in terms of accomplishments, like the most accomplished producer, I think I've already interviewed that person. That's Jimmy Jam. I don't know if you know Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Oh yeah.
So they produce a lot of Janet Jackson stuff.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of one person they haven't produced for. Like they produced for Usher, for Beyonce, for Jesus. They produce a lot of stuff in it, and their songs sampled a lot as well.
So was that when you was like cool?
Yeah, it's not gonna get any higher than that. But don't get me wrong, there's still people I want to interview, like Timbaland, like Pharrell, Swiss Beats, DJ Premier. There's so many. But in terms of like the most accomplished, I think I've already interviewed that person. Respect. So. But yeah, well, you know, there's always more to interview.
Would you say that's your like favorite interview in terms of?
That's one of my favorite interviews because, for those who don't know, like I wish I had like a credits list. Like he produced "You Remind Me of a Girl" for Usher. He produced "Rhythm Nation" for Janet Jackson. I don't know if you know. What have you done for me lately?
Janet, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's levels, man.
You know those two guys that are always with her with the hats?
Yeah.
That's Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. That's them.
Well renowned.
Yeah, like they've got like how many number ones they got?
Oh yeah, they've got like
they did like
billboards, man.
Yeah, billboards. They got so many like. So
was that you reaching out to them or the other way around? They've seen what you've done and been like cool, like.
Okay, so I remember when I used to do the rooms at Clubhouse, Jimmy Jam came in my room a couple of times, and which I found like wow, like what's he doing in my room, like, and
that sounds like a mad thing.
Edit that out, man. As in Clubhouse room.
In my room, I looked around and thought, this is a bit weird. What's he doing in my room?
Okay, that's what they call it. That's what they call it on Clubhouse, isn't it?
It's cool.
I gotta clarify that, right? So when I see him in the room, I was like, wow, Jimmy Jam's in my Clubhouse room. Let me clarify Clubhouse room, right? So then it came in a couple of times, but we never. I tried to communicate. You know, they have like a stage in the audience.
Yeah,
they always stay in the audience. And then one day, he just randomly followed me on Instagram, and I get a lot of that. Like people just
people are like making sure you're cool enough for them to be like, okay, do you know what? I've been in the Clubhouse room a couple times. Yeah, this guy's cool. Let me give him a follow.
And you're not behaving like a super fan. You're behaving like a knowledgeable person. And I think that's the thing I like about how you put your content out. It's from a place of do you have enough music knowledge to have this conversation? Do you do enough research to be able to talk about these subjects? Because a lot of people just talk about things and they haven't done the work to be like, oh, this comes from here. It's a bit like what you put out, was it yesterday? About the Imaginary Player song and Cardi B.
Yeah, that really annoys me. But go on.
No, go on. Tell the point.
Does it annoy you?
Yeah, it does annoy me. Because this is my thing, right? I don't expect everyone to know that Jay-Z Imaginary Players, he sampled Renee and Angela. I don't expect everyone to know. But because that song's from the 80s, I don't expect everyone to know. But I'm seeing like music, what they call it? Music platforms. I'm not gonna name the names. Making the post and saying Cardi B sampled Jay-Z. If you're making a post that's talking about sampling,
yeah. You gotta go to the original.
Mention Jay-Z because Jay-Z's part of the song, but you also got to talk about Renee and Angela. If you're just saying, "Oh, Cardi B dropped a song," and you don't mention it, that's fine. But if you're gonna talk about sampling
and where it's come from, you got to go to the original.
Yeah, because the narrative is like, "Oh, Jay-Z cleared the song." It all depended on Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z because obviously she borrowed the name of the song and also the flow. The first couple of lines is basically the same line that Jay-Z used. I get it. I'm not saying you shouldn't mention it, but once you introduce that topic of sampling, don't just leave out Renee and Angela. And that was my thing. That was my thing.
I wonder if the original, if they're bothered about that sort of stuff. Like, or the label or any of that stuff, because I know these record labels, they don't care, brother. Making money from it, cool, whatever. Big up who got big up. Do you know what I'm saying? And Cardi B could be on the vibe of, I didn't even know that was the original sample before Jay-Z, because she ain't got the knowledge of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is my thing. I'm not faulting Cardi B. Well, I don't know whether she knows or not. That's not even the point.
You're faulting the people that put the track out and then
no. It's the
people that talk about where music comes from, and
the
fact that
they might not even know.
But that's bad research. That's lazy journalism. If you're calling yourself a music platform, I saw one yesterday, a very respectable one, respected one. They didn't even mention it all, and I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah,
like tilt your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, like a very respected one. So I was thinking, you have a duty to inform people, and then so then the argument to that is, but people don't care. Just because some people don't care, that's not a good enough reason not to mention it. Because there'll be a lot of people that do care, that just don't know. They're the saying, you don't know what you don't know.
Maybe they just, like some people, it's like clickbait, isn't it? For we just talk about the big name, which is Jay-Z, as opposed to Renee and Angela. People might not resonate. Imagine they left out Jay-Z and they just said, this comes from Renee and Angela. People be like, okay, who's that? Why do we care?
Why not mention both?
Yeah, just mention both, innit?
Yeah.
And I think it definitely does. It definitely matters where something came from.
Yeah.
Because then you go back, innit? If you hear the original sample and then you're like, oh snap, that's where it comes from. Then you might go down another catalogue and then find loads of other songs, old soul songs, old this songs, and you'll be like, oh my days, bro, that was on this tune. That was on this tune. And then you realise a lot of hip hop is sampled by all them things. Some of the biggest songs in the world, bro, are sampled, bro. Like, some of the biggest hip hop songs are from old samples, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why we got the sample lounge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why we got it.
Yeah,
someone who knows what they're talking about.
Because it was becoming like a common narrative. Jay-Z cleared it. Jay-Z as well as such and such cleared it too. And I'm talking like respected music platforms. We're just saying Jay-Z. It was irritating, but I know not everyone's gonna care.
I hear you're passionate though, man.
I get it. But yeah, that's what that was about. And then people in the comments were saying, but they sampled this song, they didn't sample that. But I was like, it's the same song.
Is it an interpolation?
Okay.
Or is it a sample?
Okay. So let me the Cardi B song, from what I could hear, it was a sample of the Jay-Z song, right? Okay. But the Jay-Z song is still a sample of
the original.
Of the original. So either way,
double clearance.
Yeah. And even if you didn't sample it, even if you just replay the instruments to sound exactly the same, you still need to clear it through publishing. Do you know what I mean? So regardless whether they did it directly or not, you still have to clear it. It's they're mentioning the credits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was another argument. But why does it matter? They mention the credits. I'm like, that's not the point. Like, I don't.
Steve is ready to ride.
Yeah,
bro, he's ready to ride.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Like, music education is important. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Murder, straight money, man, I'm a earner. Sit on top of the world like I am burner. I got your girl on the fours, now she a twerker. Nah. Murder.